opening song today, The Earth is Our Mother. Find it in your hymnals, under the T's.
Good morning, and welcome to the Pasadena New Thought Center. It's so nice to see all your familiar faces. You all know my name is Hoberly, and for those watching online or on YouTube, so good to have you with us, and we hope one day you can make it here in person. So, we are a New Thought ancient wisdom congregation that believes in the power of our God-aligned thoughts in the form of prayer, meditation, and affirmation to create a reality that is happy, healthy, and abundant. And today, if you haven't done so already, if you want to silence any things that make noise, that would be really good to keep us from getting distracted. So we create our circle of love here. If you want to get the energy moving by rubbing your hands together, I like to, if you draw signs on your hand, I like to do the infinity symbol or hearts, and I tend to feel much more energy in my hands when I do this. So you can try that, see if you feel anything. And walls come down and community is created when we acknowledge the God presence that is alive within each and every one of us. So for our moment of fellowship, raise your palms toward one another as we create this circle of love. We like to keep our eyes open. We like to look at each individual as we send out the energy with your, see, I always have to read this. emitting from your right hand and receiving from your left. I just figure it's going from my heart and my hands and being received by my heart and my being. So that's how I like to look at it. And I feel those tingles in my hands. And as we send this love, as we send this energy of peace, of healing, not just to those of us here and online, but also to our community, our neighborhood, those who can't make it here today in person, to our city, to our state, to our nation, to our world, and knowing that even if we don't understand what is happening and how this energy is going out and being received, accepting and knowing that it is making a difference for the better of all. Namaste. So for my short and sweet inspiration, I wanted it to be in line with our speaker's talk today, which is enjoy the ride. So I found this. You know, I've decided that life is a lot like being in the passenger seat with someone who says, I know where I'm going. And then 20 minutes later, you realize they absolutely do not know where they are going. And you're thinking, should I say something? Should I trust them? Should I just close my eyes? And sometimes that's exactly what life feels like. We make our plans, we think we know where we're headed, and then life takes a turn we did not expect. We can spend the whole time worrying about whether we're on the right road, or we can remember that Spirit sees the whole map. So maybe we don't have to know every turn. Maybe we just need to relax, enjoy the scenery, laugh at the unexpected detours, and trust that we are being guided. And if we do end up somewhere we didn't plan to be, well, maybe Spirit has better plans than our GPS. So today, let's buckle up, trust the journey, and most importantly, enjoy the ride. So let's prepare for today by saying together our statement of being, which is in the front of your songbook. And I am Spirit. I think, see, feel, and live as Spirit in the presence of God, and through the power of God in me, am able to manifest the perfection of Spirit in mind, body, and environment. And today we are so very blessed to have with us again Rev Dr Nancy B. Berggren. I am so excited to hear her again. So let me read her bio to you. Nancy B., as her friends know her, so I assume we are all your friends. That's what we will call you. And she pours her passion and love of life into everything she does. She's a professional actress, a published author. I will mention now that she brought her 3 books here. They are for sale, if you're interested. They are 15 each or 2 for 20, and she doesn't have a lot of them. So after service, jump. She is also an international speaker, a spiritual life coach, an ordained minister, and proud grandmother of 25 grand and great-grandchildren. She was the senior minister at the Fallbrook Center for Spiritual Living for 10 years, and following the death of her husband of 50 years, she returned to the San Fernando Valley area to follow her passion, acting, and to be near her family. Dr. Nancy is blessed to have worked in her 80s and her 90s, and you are 93? 93. And she has as much energy as any 6-year-old I know. She's worked with Jim Carrey in Kidding, in Rutherford Falls, in iCarly. She was at the famous Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. And she will soon be seen in the films Weezer, Security Threat, and Hal, watch for those when they come out. And I'm going to tell a little story about her. Short, but she was here. Those of you who missed her workshop that she gave a few weeks ago, a friend of mine was here, and it wasn't on aging. It was like anti-aging. I don't remember the young living. So one of my friends said, I have a question for you. If this is when you were born, and this is presumably when you're going to die, where do you see yourself on this line? And I believe she pointed to right around the middle. And my friend was quite shocked. And my friend said, really? Because I see myself here. And she said, well, that's easy. Just move your finger. We forget the power that we have in our own thoughts, our own beliefs, that we are the power in our lives. And she is here to remind us that. So I have to look at my cheat sheet. We did that. Yes, we are so grateful to have you here. And now we will ask you to say do a meditation for us.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, I love looking out at your faces. So let's take a deep breath. Settle into your chair. Notice how it supports you. Feet on the ground on Mother Earth. All the air you'll ever need is free. Your breath, the gift of God, is free. So the quote I want to share with you this morning to take into meditation is this. Though your faith in me may be unsure, my faith in you never wavers, because I know you, because I love you. Say it one more time. Though your faith in me may be unsure, my faith in you never wavers, because I know you, because I love you. I'll move into the silence, and I bring you out in a few moments. Though your faith in me may be unsure, my faith in you never wavers, because I know you, because I love you. Begin to bring your attention back to this room, back to your body. Feel the chair beneath you and your feet on the floor. Take a deep, deep breath, stretch if you like. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you.
If you'd like to sing with us, our next song is in the hymnal. It is called Mother Earth. It's new for us, but you may have heard this melody before from a song called The Water is Wide.
Once more lay down.
Well, good morning again. How many people here like to ride roller coasters? Yeah, so. I got two so-sos, so that's it. Three, four, and one full-blown. Yeah, I'm in. I remember getting on, I don't care for them. I remember getting on one, and as I was approaching the top, you know, you go so slow. It's like, and you have all that time to reconsider. Why did I think this was a good idea? Or why did I let them talk me into it? It's more like it. The kids. Could I get off now, please? We can't get off. We bought the e-ticket. We're here. We all voted to be here now in the midst of what appears like chaos. And we get to choose how we're going to handle that, right? Because we're in it. We can't get off the roller coaster. We're already in it. We already bought the far. We're already in it. So the title of my talk, as she said, is Enjoy the Ride. I didn't enjoy it. I did it, but I didn't enjoy it. And that's okay. You know, that's all right. Right side up, upside down. I know you're in here somewhere. So I'm reading this wonderful book, Breakfast with Buddha. Anybody read that book, Breakfast with Buddha? Oh my goodness, girls and boys. It's so delightful. It's a novel, but it's very spiritual, and it's just packed full of lessons. And the base, I've read it. I'm on my third time now. I'll probably read it 2-3 more times. I just love it. So the basic idea is that this fellow's parents died. His son and a boy and girl, daughter and son. Parents died, and the family owned like 2,000-acre farm, and they had to go decide what to do with it. So he goes to pick up the daughter, who's like just a drive, you know, like across 2 states to get her. And when he gets there, she plays a trick on him. She says, I'm not actually going with you. He's going with you. And he's who the book is calling the Buddha, this lovely monk in his saffron robe. And her idea is she wants her brother to teach him a little about Americana. So he finally grumbles, and they finally agree. So this sweet guy with a perpetual smile on his face, like the Buddha. And they have all of these wonderful experiences. And they go this one time, they're on the street, and this guy starts walking behind and making, guy in a dress, huh? Wonder what you got in there. Wonder what you got. All rude, disgusting, gross comments to this sweet little Buddha presence. And he says, oh, I didn't mean to offend you. And guess what the monk says? You can't offend me. I want that. You want that? I want that. I want to be so comfortable in my skin that no matter what goes on in the world, I don't make a mess of it, and once in a while, I do. Most of the time, we do pretty good, but once in a while, you know, life just kind of shows up. Ernest Holmes said, no one can hurt you unless you permit them to do so. People are going to say what they're going to say, they're going to do what they're going to do, and then we get to choose how we're going to respond, right? Are they going to respond or we're going to react? In my book, Life is a Game, the first book I wrote, it says, it's not about what life hands you, it's about how you handle what life hands you that makes all the difference. So I have another saga for you. This one I handled pretty well. I got to give myself a pat on the back. I really handled right up until the very last minute. So on June 23rd, I bought a brand new dishwasher. Mine hasn't worked in a year. Gorgeous LG, beautiful. Couldn't want anything better. And it's just like fraught with stuff going on from the beginning. The delivery guy came out. He said, oh, well, this won't work. You have to fix that. So I called the plumber and fixed that. And then we just couldn't connect. He called me. I called him back. He called me. So like a month later, he comes back out and he says, oh, well, this doesn't work either. this is hardwired in the wall. This won't work. And this water line here, this won't work. This has to. So after, it's now what, August 9th? So on August 7th, I called my son, the contractor, and he talked to the other contractor. I can't have a dishwasher in there. The old one that was probably there for 30 years, they found something that fit. I can't get a dishwasher in there. So I was fine. Every time something else came up, I go, this is a comedy of errors. This is the funniest thing that's ever happened. Until I had to go back to Lowe's and tell them I have to return my dishwasher. I didn't do so well that day. I got kind of upset. I was sad, upset, nervous. Are they going to take it? Can I get my $900 back? What do we need? Oh, he's going to fix something over there. I'm a little, yeah. But when I was in the parking lot, I called my prayer partner and I said, okay, I need a little word of prayer. Check, I can't right now. She said, you need it now? I said, yeah, I need it right now. So she said, okay, what is it? I told her, she said, okay, here it is. Yeah, this one mine. Lowe's mine, yours mine, the dishwasher's mine, the installer's mine, the plumber's mine, this all went mine. So it's already done in God's mind. There's nothing to be concerned about here. Lowe's is going to handle this with grace and ease. So I walked in, they handled it with grace and ease. I walked out maybe 30 minutes. There was a guy behind me that had this little thing in his hand. And I said, you better go first. Because I had this huge file folder full of papers. He said, that bad, huh? And I said, well, it's going to take some time. So he went first, and then I took care of it. But the gal was amazing. I walked out with all the paperwork I need. And once they get it back, I'll go pick it up on Monday, because I'm leaving on Tuesday for vacation. She said, how about Monday? I'm like, cool. So they're coming on Monday to pick it up. And I'm going to get $750 back out of my $900. Not bad, just a restocking fee. That's it. So let's give myself a round of applause, please, because I think I deserve it. I'm telling you, it was really interesting. So has anybody been upset about anything lately? At all? Oh, you're all cool. I love that. You're all cool. You know, it's like, what do we do with it? It's to me, it's an opportunity to practice what I know. And most of the time I remember, once in a while, how about you guys online? Yeah, anybody out there love roller coasters? Not me, don't invite me, please, I'm not coming. But yeah, so it's an opportunity for us to practice what we know. And in that lovely little pamphlet, The 12 Steps to Our Healing, it says this. Seeming problems come your way to pass out of your way. The more you allow them to pass, refusing to become fixated upon them, the quicker they leave your life. So say after, I'm going to say this and then we're going to say it together. This circumstance has come to pass, not to last. Let's say that. I'm going to say it again. This circumstance came to pass and not to last. So this circumstance came to pass and not to last. I let it pass as I rest in the perfection of God. That is me. See, I brought that with that lovely prayer my friend spoke for me. I brought in that essence, that sweetness of her prayer with me. And that's what allowed it to, if I'd come out, you think I would have gotten the same response? Probably not. Because that's just how it works. Life is a mirror, and it mirrors back to us. Thank you, Jeff. It mirrors back to us what we first put out into the law. Is that how it works? That's how it works. So it came to pass and not to last. When we get upset and this is the second thing. When we get upset, when something bad happens or something yucky or something unexpected, what do? Call all your friends and tell them. Go on social media, tell the world about it. All we're doing is giving it power. When I called my mother-in-law, I don't know what the year was, in the 60s, at 6 a.m. in the morning to tell her that her son had been just diagnosed with cancer. I didn't call her at night because I knew she'd drive and she wouldn't sleep. She said, honey, don't give it any power. Don't give it any power. So what that power is energy. Everything is energy. And when we pour, so where our focus goes, our energy flows. So if I want to focus on, they're not going to give it to me, I've heard somebody else tried this and it didn't work. If I want to let myself go down that path, that's the experience that I will have. Because I'm putting it out in the universe with my consciousness, with my mind, with my thoughts, with my emotions. See, it's your emotions that make it work. It's not so much the words, it's the energy behind the words. So you can say something, the same words, and it can come out sarcastic. It could come out kind. It could come out loving. It could come out questioning. It could come a lot of different ways, right? So it's the energy behind our words that cause the universe to move into action to bring things about for us in our lives. So the trick is, don't talk about it. Just don't talk about it. So I had a lot of opportunities to practice that this last couple weeks. So I had a tiny little shingles break out on my back. It came to pass, not to last. It's gone. Then the Social Security decided that they'd given me too much money, so they took $2,000 back this month and sent me a check for $38 instead. And then I couldn't get my dishwasher installed, so now I have a hole in my kitchen that I don't know what I'm going to do with. So those are opportunities for me to practice what I know. Am I going to let myself go down that path and go, doesn't this just suck, guys? Or am I going to say, you know what? It's just life. Life is lifing. It's going to continue to do that. How are we going to handle it? And I had this one spiritual life coaching client, a gentleman, and he says, my whole goal is to work on my consciousness and make it as high and as clean as I possibly can before I leave this planet. Because I know that's all I'm taking with me. So that's important. I want to work. So it's okay. So like, how long was that? From June 23rd to July 23rd. So that's about, 5-6 weeks. So for 5.5 weeks, I did great. And if I messed up one afternoon, that's okay. Because then our opportunity is to beat ourselves up and waste more of our precious energy beating ourselves up and go, well, what did you do that for? What'd you say that for? What'd you think that? I've been there. Anybody done that but me? Am I the only one? We do that stuff, don't we? Yeah. And that's not kind and loving to ourselves. And if we want to be kind and loving to everybody else, we have to be kind and loving to ourselves first. If I'm not kind and loving to me, I won't be filled up with that energy to then share with you. So that's our job, is to work on our consciousness. So when you speak, you have all the power and wisdom and knowledge you ever need to create anything. It's all already inside of you. It's all. Why? Because there's only one mind, one infinite creative consciousness. You could call it the quantum field. Ernest Holmes called it not the essence of the force. I forget. Ether called it ether. They call it subconscious mind. They call it, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But it's your life force. It is the life force that moves everything. Whether it's moving a rocket to the moon or whether it's moving you to Ralph's Market, grocery store to get your groceries. It's the same energy, the same life force. And we get to use as much of it. Somebody said to Ernest Holmes, how much can we have? He said, as much as you can believe in and accept and express in your life. Nobody's saying you can't have more. The infinite wants you to be infinite. It wants to give you more. Why? So it can be more fully expressed here in ways it's never been before. Something original, Kate, that you're going to create that nobody has ever created before, can only come through your instrument and nobody else's. And if we don't acknowledge that, our purpose and our reason for being here and let it out, the world will never have it. And it will be less because it doesn't have it. So our job is to check in and give that love, give that loving kindness, give it. It's free. It's free, free, free. That's the one mind within you. So life keeps showing up. In Living from the Mountaintop, Christian Sorensen was one of my mentors when I was studying to become a minister. And he wrote this. I love his book, Living from the Mountaintop. It was my Bible for about 5 years. It is packed. He is so far out there. I love it. He wrote this. When you duke it out with a problem, you've already slipped into believing that there's something outside of you that needs to be fixed. So is there something outside of you that needs to be fixed? Is there?
No.
Who said that? Yeah, no, it's all in here. See, but my dishwasher is going to do whatever my dishwasher is going to do. I get to have a great experience and laugh and share it with everybody and tell you this is the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Or I'm going to get all down and depressed and call everybody and say, oh my God, you're not going to believe what happened. And then I'm bringing them down. I'm bringing down their energy. I'm bringing down my energy. And I'm bringing down the energy of the collective consciousness. Are you aware, those of you online and those of you here, that every thought you think and every emotion you feel and express, or not express, but it's inside, is part of the collective consciousness that's moving us either closer to peace or further away from it? I want to move us closer to peace. Do you? Then watch your inner dialogue. I love this, what he wrote. Your inner dialogue, hang on to your hats. Your inner dialogue created the projection you are walking in today. How'd you do that? How'd you do that? You did it with your mind. You did it with your thoughts. You did it with your prayers. You did it with the prayers that you didn't mean to be speaking when you said, oh, he makes me sick. Or anything dumb like that. Why'd he do that? Anything dumb like that. I love that, your inner dialogue. So we are the writers of our own life script. And if there's somebody suggested to me, I think it was last week and I thought it was cool. Someone that was taking up too much of my consciousness on a negative side. And they said, well, if you're writing a script, why don't you make them a background player? Don't make them the hero of your journey. Make them a background player. Just rewrite the script and put them in the back and go, oh, okay, see you later. So we allow people sometimes to take up too much of our energy in a negative way. It's important to know who those people are in your life or in your family that tend to plug in, people who plug in and suck you dry, your energy, because you've got it and you've got the light and they want it. So they just kind of go and think they can get it that way, which you can't. But people try sometimes. You walk out and you feel, oh, I'm just exhausted. And then other people you meet, you go, wow, that's so cool. So cool. I love it. It's very, very cool. In Genesis 32, 22 to 31, Jacob wrestled all night with God. All night long, Jacob wrestled with God over this problem, this situation. Anybody stay up all night, can't sleep, wrestling with a problem that won't go away? Is anybody out there? You may speak. Yeah, we've stayed up all night wrestling with problems. And what did Jacob say in response? I will not let you go until you, what? What? Say it out loud. I will not let you go until you, let's say that. I will not let you go until you bless me. So I mentioned before, and I'll just throw it out there for a moment, but I did the same thing with this. As long as I hate it, as long as I'm denying it, as long as I'm saying, get out, I don't want you here. You're not welcome here. I'm dissing my own body, and my own body cannot heal. So no matter what it looks like, I need to love it like it looks right now. And when I love it and I bless it, then it can heal. Does that make sense? So I have this friend, and we were talking about it. And I said, so if you were my friend, and I said, oh, I just hate you. Just get out of here. You do it all the time. I don't know why I even invited you over. Just go home. But I'd like you to help me with this thing. Would you help me now and make it all better? And they go, sorry, out of here. Bye. But that's what we do to ourselves. That's the inner dialogue. That's what he said. Your inner dialogue created the projection, the movie that you're walking in today. So if you don't like the movie, don't burn up the screen. Don't break the projector and take it back to the store and say it didn't work. Go within. Go within and ask, where did I get off base? Show me. So I promise I will fix it, but I'm not there right now. Can you help me? And then shut up and listen. This dear friend sent me something. I had met a new friend. I made a new friend yesterday. She's from Pakistan. We were going to have an hour chat on the phone. We spent 2 hours. She said one of the quotes, she's written a few books. One of her favorite quotes is, she's all about stillness. She said, we need more stillness. She said, make time for stillness because the world is loud and God whispers. So make time for stillness. And what I'm finding, I told you that I made a declaration at the beginning of this year that I was going much deeper, and I've kept my word, and I'm doing it every day, much deeper, much more time in the silence. But what I'm finding now is that I want those little moments of silence throughout my day. And I'll just be standing somewhere. I was in the dentist's office yesterday morning at 9:30. They didn't take me till 10. I spent 15 minutes cleaning up 250 emails out of my phone, and the other 15 minutes I sat in the silence. So by the time I went in to find out what he had to say, I was in a great place. And he said, oh, that's not a problem. The dentist said, that's not a problem. I'm not concerned about that. Go home. So I did. But see how subtle it can be. That's what we have to watch out for. Because if it's a big thing in our face, we know how to handle it, and we will, and we do, right? But it's the subtle little things that we can miss that can mess us up. So this is from the Abundance book by John Randall Price. He wrote this: the divine consciousness that I am is forever expressing its true nature of abundance. This is its responsibility, not mine. My only responsibility is to be aware of this truth. So your only responsibility, you don't have to make anything happen, is to be aware of the truth that you know. Here's another one. Critical thoughts and feelings of fear. What's what I was talking about. Critical thoughts and feelings of fear will hold back your good, while a consciousness of love and trust will speed up the flow. So when I have a consciousness of love and trust, that's what I want. How about you? So, and what is your only responsibility? Do you remember? To be what? Your only responsibility is to be aware. To be aware. The Buddha said, they said, are you this? Are you that? You're that. He said, no, I'm awake. So that awakeness is awareness. That's awareness. So to recap, it came to pass and not to last. Let's say that. It came to pass, not to. Okay, everybody stand up. You got no energy here. We got to ramp up this energy. You can stay seated, sir. Okay, so move a little bit, shake yourself up a little bit, get a little energy flowing here. Okay, now we're going to say it again. It came to pass and not to last. One more time. It came to pass and not to last. The next one is, when something yucky comes up, I do not talk about it. I do not talk about it. I do not go on social media. I do not call all my friends and cry. Because I don't talk about it. Because you don't talk about it. Because we don't have, you could be seated. And the last one is, how can you do all that? Because you're not separate from the divine. Jesus thought it not, I can't think of the right word, to be even with God. Jesus thought it was not robbery. Jesus thought it was not robbery to be even with God. God gave us the kingdom. It's up to us to claim it. So enjoy the ride. We bought the e-ticket. We're all here in for it, and I'm in with you. God bless you. Amen. Thank you. And on the heels of that, just turn in for a brief moment of prayer in great, 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 great gratitude for the energy here, the passion here, the love here, the joy here, the intention, the high intention. One of my quotes says, I keep myself in high consciousness. And we keep ourselves in high consciousness. Why? Because we want to contribute to the peace in the world. We are beneficial presences. Each one here and online is a beneficial presence in the world. That's our job. And we go out with laughter and joy and peace and harmony and compassion and love and joy to be that peace in the world. And for this and so much more, I'm grateful. I let it be, and so it is. Amen. So it is. Amen.
And this is our time. Whoops, excuse me. Nancy, this is our time to give back some of that which we've received in this life, knowing that we give from our hearts. What we give lovingly and joyfully comes back to us tenfold. If you have your gift, please hold it between your hands, the hand of giving and the hand of receiving. If you've already put it in the basket, please raise your hands to bless the basket as we say together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. And so it is. And Reverend Nancy, this is our love offering for you. Okay.
I told you she had energy. Let's give her another round of applause. So many good words of wisdom and reminders here. And yeah, love it. Love it. And let's thank Tom. Yes. And the choir. Oh, thanks. And this beautiful plant is from Mary Ann. So we want to thank her for that. I have a couple other announcements. Again, I'll announce the books that Dr. Nancy has. This one is called Life is a Game and You Can Play It. This is To Hell with Aging. And if you can't see this close up, you need to come and see this picture. And Spinning Mistakes into Gold. So they're in the back. There are only a few of them, so those of you that jump up first and grab them get to buy them. And Donna Scarantino has an offer for those of us here. She's doing prom night, particularly if you missed yours. And it's going to be at the Shakespeare Club on Grand Avenue, which is right overlooking the Arroyo. So it's a great space. It's next Saturday from 6 to 10 p.m. Tickets are $50, but we get them half price for $25. It includes dinner, dessert, a drink, and music, which is doo-wop music from her group, the Dewdrops. And I've heard them. They're excellent. So yeah, if you want to attend, I'll give you the information that you can contact her and get tickets. And let's see, are there any other announcements? I think that's everything. Yes? All right, I'm going to invite Dr. Nancy up here one more time for the benediction, and then we will sing our closing song.
Just with great gratitude that we close our time together, time of community, of connection, of conversation, and the sweetness that we share. God bless this life. God bless your breath. God bless this heartbeat that beats every heart in the world. One heart, one life, one peace. And so it is. Amen.
Our closing song, completing our Mother Earth trilogy for today, is Hold in Your Arms, Mother Earth. You can find it in your hymnals under the H's.